verse 7. For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom. And there shall be famines, and pestilences, and earthquakes in diverse places. All these are the beginning of sorrows. First and foremost, we give all honor, glory, and praises to Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushua, by Hashem Ukakadash. Double honor to the elders and the apostles of great millstone who rule well and teach well. Shalom to the hopefully elect men that scattered abroad, pushing the truth without sincerity, presenting their bodies delivered sacrifice. And shalom to a few sisters that's taking heed and getting order in these last days as well. Right? And the brother Mawan coming at you the video load when it's edifying, blowing the horn and blowing the the trumpet and giving that distinct sound, letting you know where we at within prophecy, letting you know that we getting closer and closer to the downfall of society, right? And for our kingdom to be, coming up, right? But here we at with it. There's an article from End Time Headlines, just came out. Plenty of videos already been made on it, but hey, still want to bring it out. It says massive fire breaks out at Illinois farm housing over 1 million chickens. And what you should really want to take into consideration, right? How all these natural, cause this not the first one, and it had hundreds of plants, right, of chickens and cows and stuff like that. They being burnt up, man. There's no coincidence that they're trying to burn all of these right here down, and you got Bill Gates building up all his plants, his 3D plant, killing all the crops and stuff. There's no coincidence, man. All right, so one thing about it, hey, this famine that's coming, this food famine that's coming, is orchestrated, man. Right? So I'm just reading some more into it. Play the little clip behind it too. Right? It says a poultry farm in southern Illinois is housing at least 1 million chickens caught fire Wednesday night, killing mass amounts of poultry and causing significant property damage, reports say. Right? It's no coincidence that a lot of these animals are that they're really killing them. And that's just what it is. They're killing them, and they're setting up all this fake meat, man. But the thing is, I'm just bringing out the point is that this food famine is coming. This food famine is coming, and this is how we at the beginning of the end, right? Because these are the major signs, right? Let's skim through this, play a little video. Lord willing, is edifying. I'm gonna close it on out. But it says Marion County Sheriff Kevin Cripps told the local media outlets, including Fox 2 and KSDK, the authorities were alerted to the fire at Farina Farms, right, poultry farm around 6:30 p.m. At least 3 buildings were engulfed in flames that reached between 13,000 and 15,000 feet high. Over 15 fire departments were dispatched to the area, man. And when you read down more to it, which I'm gonna grab, he's talking about how they don't know the cause of it yet. But for you to have 15 departments out there, man, hey, that was something planned, man. That was planned. Just like the rest of those plants that have been, going into flames. It says the cause of the fire has not yet been determined, according to the Marion County Sheriff's Department. It says the Beckham-Meyer Volunteer Fire Department for Clinton County, one of the units to dispatch to the scene, posted to Facebook after returning from the fighting the fire around 4:30 a.m. in the morning. Right. All right. The Beckham-Meyer Department contributed 30,000 gallons of water to help out the fire in Marion County, 43 miles away from their jurisdiction. Right. So it took a lot of people, and that's. Let me skip down to right here. I don't need to read the whole thing, but But it says the fire was fully extinguished by Thursday morning, and there was no injuries. But the 1.2 million chicken farm is likely a total loss, right? And it's just a point, right? It's just a point that hey, they tearing down these chicken things, right? And they pretty much set things up so that you have to go to them, you know. And it's so many avenues to lead all the way up to what the MOTB. They're cornering us in, you know. And that's why we know we in that time to keep, you know, applying that armor, you know, because we know we come to that time, we can see it clear as day. You know, I'm gonna run this scripture back, because this is where we at. We can smell the MOTB in the air, man. Matthew 24:3, and as he sat upon the Mount of Olives, the disciples came to him privately, saying, "Tell us, when shall these things be? And what shall be the sign of thy coming? And it's like and the end of the world." Right now, just a major thing. Don't tell me. We didn't ask for the date. The disciples didn't ask for the date. No, then just what's the sign? You know, right? So it said, and Yahweh shall answer and said unto them, "Take heed that no man deceive you. For many shall come in my name, saying, I am Hamashiach, right? And shall deceive many. And ye shall hear wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled. All these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet." And we know it's going to get real, real ugly before Yahweh shall make his grand entrance, you know, and come deliver us. Lord willing, we're part of that remnant. But these are the signs. These are some of the signs he said. You know, it says, verse 7, and for nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines and pestilences and earthquakes in diverse places, which we're seeing right now. We're seeing though all of those things, man. Earthquakes are getting heavier and heavier, right? The wars over there is instead of increasing, you know. The Lord putting the spirit on all of these, you know, nations, you know, to be ready to get into a war battle, right? You know, they already starting drafts, man. You know, for what? WW3, which we know is prophecy as well. You know, verse 8, it says, all these are the beginning of sorrows. You know, so just going to the point, you know, hey, these famines that's being orchestrated. Excuse me. These famines are orchestrated, man, and it's about to get real. It's about to get real hectic out here, man. You about to see a lot of the love of many waxing cold, right? Just want to bring out this quick video. See if hopefully it plays up right. So kind of just a point, as you can see, you know, in the little as you can see out of the picture, you know, that shit, they tore that shit down, you know. But like, you know, we're not ignorant of Satan devices, which I want to grab, you know. This is why like I said, and this is another reason why we're telling brothers and sisters, you know, to keep on that full armor, because Esau coming with it, man. He coming with it, and he wants to be the Most High. He wants you to run to him, you know, and to make a lot of people submit. You take away their food, you know, and they'll slow down, because hey, they can't move off of food, man, you know. And Yahweh Shema Shah gonna make sure we straight in those days, right? But this 2 Corinthians 2 verse 11, it says, "Lest Satan should get an advantage of us," right? For we are not ignorant of his devices, right? This is the reason why we should be going extra hard inside the scriptures, man. Speaking to myself first and foremost, man. You know, because you see how people move when they haven't ate, in a day. They get cranky. It's like a whole different spirit on them. And at that point, you're doing whatever just to fulfill that hunger. And like I said, we know what's on the table, the MOTB. So I can easily come in and, fulfill that hunger. Hey, come get that chip. So like I said, we're not ignorant of Satan devices, man. These plants are not just, I want to say, 2021, you had over 100 food plants was burnt up, right? There's no coincidence, man. But so like I said, we're not ignorant of Satan devices, man. Right? We know, hey, the Lord is finna crank it on up. Right? Second Edges 15. I'm tripping. And I start at verse 1. Excuse me. Behold, speak thou in the ears of my people the words of prophecy, which I will put in thy mouth, saith the Lord, and cause them to be written in paper, for they are faithful and true. Right? The Lord has put the Spirit upon us, to preach, prophesy about events that's coming in these latter days. Right? It says, this 2nd Edges 15, and I'm gonna jump down to verse 5. Right? Because like I said, speaking of prophecy, letting you know the things that happened before it happened, and we give you the signs, showing you how close we are to it. Right? It says, 2nd Edges 15:5, behold, saith the Lord, Yahweh Shem Yahushua, I will bring plagues upon the world, the sword, famine, death, and destruction. Right? Famine, the sword, death, and destruction is what the Lord is bringing to the earth, man. And like I said, this is a sign. These are signs and pretty much proof in the pudding that, hey, we at the end. Jacob's trouble is ready to to spark now more than ever, right? But I'm gonna grab this in the book of 2nd Edges 6, because this is going to trickle down to what? It's going to trickle down to inflation. It's going to turn to hyperinflation, and it's also and also going to have your food shelves empty, man. Right? 2nd Edges 6 and 22, right? Because it's all a chain reaction. Because if the plant is burnt down, right, the worker's not going to be able to deliver none, right? So what's inside the shelves are going to remain, they're going to be bare. And that's also going to cause for it to go up because it's not producing enough. Right? The 2nd Edges 6 and 22. And suddenly shall the sown places appear unsown. Right? And this is the proof, right? Because what? Where it's coming from is torn down, right? They also, Esau also is shutting farmers down. He's shutting farmers down, taking over their property, and he building up fake stuff, man. 3D meat, lab meat, all of that stuff, man. Right? So, hey, just in case in point, right, you about to see that inflation spark up. Right? And suddenly, right, all at one moment, right, all at one time, suddenly, shall the sown places appear unsown. The full storehouses shall suddenly be found empty. Woo! Right? And the trumpet shall give a sound, and the trumpet shall give a sound, which when every man heareth, they shall be suddenly afraid. And Esau, all it takes for Esau to get on goddamn whatever news channel and say, excuse me. Well, he's showing it right now, but pretty much the price of eggs and stuff like that is going up. Eggs, chicken, is going up. I end off in verse 24. At that time shall friends fight one against another like enemies, and the earth shall stand in fear with those that dwell therein. The springs of the fountain shall stand still, and in 3 hours they shall not run. You know, and pretty much we're seeing, hey, call Allah Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shah, passing the sign, right? 144, right? But we this and when we see articles like this is what we already see what's coming. You know, like I said, the love of many waxing cold, which states in the book of Matthew 24. You know, because seeing things like this happen is, we already know, it's going to cause a lot of uproars in the people, because why are people going to try to stack up food? You know, and that's going to cause fights. You know, so they're going to be fighting one against another like enemies, right? That's how bad it's going to be. Even your close ones going to be fighting like you never knew them. You know, they disrespect you, right? But this is where we at, man. You know, I just want to blow the horn and read that article. Lord, when it's edifying, right? And I'm going to give all the glory and praises to Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shabbat Shem or Kakadash. Until next time, Shalom.